Hello again, YouTube. This is my second vlog video. I seem to be unusually inspirational today for vlogs. So, I'm doing another one. I'm still yawning, I'm afraid. My husband is actually lying next to me at the moment. That is him.
Yeah.
He's just come back from a weekend away. And he's not feeling very well, so he's just lying next to me. My double vision is active at the moment, so I'm sorry. I'm doing this a lot lately because of one reason or another. I miss lions. Anyway, that's not what this video is about. This is a religious video, so I know there will be some people that will watch this who are religious, whether they follow the same faith as me, whether they follow a different faith, or whether they follow no faith at all. So I will make you aware that this is religious now, so that you have the option to not watch this if you don't wish to. I am not massively preachy about my faith. I feel that everyone has a right to follow whichever faith they want to follow. I will never say that they are wrong, but I believe every individual has the right to follow whatever faith they wish. And I do not judge anybody. I have issues about faith that encourages harm to others. That's the best way I can think of putting it. But my faith, the faith that I follow, is based around paganism. I was raised in the standard way, mainly Christianity. I'm not baptized or christened. I didn't regularly go to church. But I was raised relatively polytheistic. But when I turned about 14, I believe, possibly 15, I started reading about paganism. For those who do not know, paganism is basically the general term for polytheistic faiths, mainly around pre-Christian times, but that varies greatly. Paganism is a very general term. My faith is based around Celtic paganism. Many gods representing different things. I pray quite often to Father Sun and Mother Moon and the other gods. I follow the pagan holidays, Imbolc, Ostara, Beltane, the solstices. I follow them and I celebrate them. Not as much as I would like to. I have pagan friends who actually go to Avebury and Stonehenge and celebrate out with nature. I would like to do that. I also have friends and family who follow different faiths. I have Catholic friends, Christian friends, Christian family. I do not hide what I believe in. I don't preach it to people. Someone asks me a question, I will answer it. But I don't do what I've seen some people do and stand in public places, preaching their religion and calling people of other faiths wrong, persecuting them. They can believe what they want to believe, that is their right. But I choose what I believe. I have been thinking about my faith a lot recently. Well, for years I've been thinking about it. I've been trying to understand. I'm sorry I'm yawning so much. I've been trying to understand the transition between life and death. Of course, the 31st of October and the 1st of November was Samhain, the festival of death and rebirth. I've been quite lax up till now. I don't really put altars out or properly celebrate the holidays. But I did say a prayer for the past on the 1st of November with my husband. He is quite the spiritualist. He also follows he basically follows paganism, but he is generally polytheistic. But his belief system is quite similar to mine. My belief is based around fairness between all creatures. I believe that everything is living and everything is equal, down to the rocks, the grass. I believe that life never ends, it merely changes. We fear that change because of what we are raised to believe. We do fear that change. So, I am an omnivore. I eat meat and vegetables. When I pray, I look to the sky and I speak the words. There are no pagan churches. There is no pagan Bible. Our faith is very widespread. It is very diverse. I have pagan friends who can name all of the gods. Some gods do have names. It is a beautiful religion to follow. I'm not going to sit here and go, whatever belief system you have, abandon it now and convert to paganism. I'm not going to do that. I believe in my heart that what I believe is right for me. I believe that me and my husband, we have known each other before in previous lives, and we will continue to know each other in more lives to come. As I've said, the wheel of time never stops, just changes. My family understand my faith. They do not share it, but they do not. Sorry about this. They do not share it, but they do not judge me. I even have a pentagram tattoo on the back of my neck for my faith. It's an important tattoo. But my faith is very important to me. I will talk about it in some of these videos, whether it be willingly like this one, or accidentally. But I do not stand on a soapbox for my faith. I just follow my faith, because that's who I am. There are books, there are communities, there are chat rooms, there are groups, there are moots about this. We are more than the media portrays us. We have come very far in history. We are sometimes perceived in a negative way. We are sometimes perceived in a positive way. But we are there. And if you are curious about the faith, then there are plenty of resources to read. I'm still learning myself. I learn something new all the time. So, that is my faith. That is who I am, who we are, my husband and me. Our children will be raised pagan. Whether they stay pagan is up to them. I will let them make that decision. We just have to wait and see. But I believe that everyone I know in this lifetime, my mother, my brother, my sisters, my friends, my family, we are souls that are bound forever. In every lifetime we encounter, we come across each other. And although we may not be able to explain it in that lifetime, there is a bond that can't be explained, can only be felt. And it will always be that way. In every lifetime, me and my husband will find each other. That bond will be there, that unspeakable, I don't know why, but I'm drawn to you. That will never change. It will always be there. We will always find each other. I will find him in every lifetime. He will find me. That's the strength of this faith. Just as I suspect those people out there watching who have their own faith feel that strength as well. That strength is what directs us. I will post more about paganism as and when. I hope these videos are a little bit inspirational or informative. I guess I just want my voice to be heard somewhere. I find vlogging therapeutic, and I suspect I may end up overdoing it, but it feels good to do this. I'd recommend anyone do it. But I am now going to end this video with what I end with a prayer, which is what I'm going to do now. But I'm going to close my eyes because rather than staring at my laptop screen, I want to feel that I'm with the gods. So I'm going to end this with a prayer that you can witness. Pagan prayers are very diverse. They're done in many different ways. This is the way that I choose to do this. Normally, when I say a prayer, I hold my husband's hands and we press foreheads and we close our eyes. He's not very well at the moment, but he is awake. So, if he wants to participate with the prayer, do you want to hold my hand? Right. You won't be able to see him, but let me just turn it a little bit. That's him. Okay, hang on. Now, I am going to say a prayer. I'm going to say one of our prayers. Father, Son and Mother Moon, I have already found myself praying to you today on the way home, but I feel that I should pray again because there may be people watching this right now. I pray as always for your guidance, for your inspiration, for hope for the future. I pray for those currently experiencing the typhoon in the Philippines. I understand that there are people lost, and I pray for a quick passing to the next life. I also pray for those that are missing. I hope that they are found soon, and their families find comfort, whether that be through finding them alive and well, or through finding them and their passing. We know that the wheel of time always turns, and for each cog in that wheel, for each gear, life changes but still goes on. We remain hopeful as always for a diagnosis that we can overcome, whether it be one thing or the other. We want to overcome this. I would like to again mention the scientists and doctors who are currently trying to cure MS. I pray that they find the answer to get rid of this disease once and for all. The 2.5 million people or more affected by this deserve that resolution. We have already overcome so many diseases in history. Our scientists are growing organs, they are making blood, they are starting to cure AIDS, cancers. It is in their grasp to overcome this. Help them find their answer, to either stop this dead in their tracks or prevent it altogether. These people know our bodies and brains much more than we do. They know the knowledge is there. They deserve a cure. Help them find the answer that they need. There are so many diseases that we can overcome. We just need those answers. Bright blessings. You okay?
I need water.
You need water?
Far too hot at the moment.
I'm going to end this video now. Bright blessings to you all.